Last night, a leaked memo from the Supreme Court came out. Sam Alito basically saying that Roe v. Wade is going to be overturned. And the pro-birth people are overjoyed. And I say pro-birth people because, to be quite frank, they are only pro-birth. They are not really pro-life. And I think George Carlin said it best.
Boy, these conservatives are really something, aren't they? They're all in favor of the unborn. They will do anything for the unborn. But once you're born, you're on your own. Pro-life conservatives are obsessed with the fetus from conception to 9 months. After that, they don't want to know about you. They don't want to hear from you. No, nothing. No neonatal care, no daycare, no Head Start, no school lunch, no food stamps, no welfare, no nothing. If you're pre-born, you're fine. If you're preschool, you're fucked.
Now, I think that is one of the best bits or statements about the pro-life movement ever made. And sometimes I think if George Carlin was a believer, what power he would have speaking out against the hypocrisy of the church. But this is not about George Carlin. This is not about atheism. This is not about agnosticism. This is about abortion. I personally hate abortion. But I know that if Roe v. Wade is overturned, we'll have a lot of back alley abortion. I also know that the wealthy will be able to make vacations to states that allow abortion, while the poor will be screwed. But more than that, I believe being pro-life is a pie. And you have many slices of that pie, and abortion is a slice. But you have abortion, you have the death penalty, you have guns and violence, you have wars of aggression, and you have the things that make us healthy and live longer. Things like Head Start, things like free lunch for poor children, things like universal health care, things like clean air, clean water, all things that the conservative pro-life movement are against. They are okay voting against red flag laws or domestic violence laws that would prevent people who threaten to kill their wives or spouses from having a gun, or those who show mental unfitness and show violent tendencies from owning a gun. Because the Second Right is absolute. They put the Second Amendment above human life. They want to gut any government regulation. They put corporate greed above human life. So Josh Mandel, Nick Adams, and all these, Marjorie Taylor Greene, all these people say that they are 100% pro-life when they're not. And people on the other side recognize this hypocrisy. So yeah, if this memo is true and Roe v. Wade will be overturned, it will be a victory for the pro-birth people. But I think it will be a Pyrrhic victory. Because most people are like me. They dislike abortion, they hate abortion, but they believe it should be safe, legal, and rare. And I believe that they, as well as the fact that many of the candidates are pro the big lie, I believe that in key states, battleground states like Ohio and Wisconsin, where if Roe v. Wade is outlawed, you'd be arrested for having an abortion immediately. I believe that this will protect Governor Evers. I believe the same voters who will vote for Evers will vote against Ron Johnson. I believe this will backfire in their faces. And of course, they'll say they're being persecuted for their pro-life beliefs. That's why they're losing. No, you're losing because you're a bunch of hypocrites who only care about life in the womb, but afterwards, you pay more attention to your corporate backers and masters. You're not pro-life warriors of Christ. You're pro-birth Johns for corporate America that always puts profit above human life. You're a whore. Which is kind of funny because Lynchburg, Virginia, where moral majority started, is on a city of 7 hills, and we all know the Whore of Babylon sits on a city of 7 hills. I'm not saying that this movement is the Whore of Babylon, but it makes you think, doesn't it? Have a good day.